In honor of 1 year of building LEGO vacuum engines, I've decided to revive my first working engine, my double-acting single cylinder. So, I have already made some improvements. The ports used to be 1x4 Technic bricks, but now this is what they look like. So now they should flow a little bit better. Also, the oil that I've used to lubricate this has gotten sticky over time. So I'm going to wipe it off and put new oil in it. And also, there is a modification that I'm going to do to the piston to hopefully improve the performance a little. With it apart, you can see the valve, which has been covered in hot glue to keep it from coming apart, and you can see how the piston was attached, and it's a little goofy, but I'm going to fix that and I'll show you how later. But first, I'm going to clean this out. So, we are now in the bathroom and I'm going to squirt some rubbing alcohol onto this piece of toilet paper, if it will come out, and I'm going to go in here with this and clean that sticky old oil off, which, as you can see, has gathered some dust and stuff. And here's the lower port there, in case I didn't already show you that. And also, don't forget to get the valve, but I have just broken it now. But luckily, since I have glued this, I have learned the trick of putting toilet paper on LEGO vacuum engine parts so they don't separate. So that's what I'm going to do. And while this is apart, we can inspect the damage as well. You can see there's a little bit of wear there. And yeah, it's kind of hard to see without taking the whole thing apart and actually looking at the pieces. But I bet there's some scoring on the cylinder walls. But I'm going to finish cleaning this off camera and we'll put it back together. Toilet paperification of the valve is complete. And moving on to the piston, this is what it has looked like for the last year. Don't ask me why, but it has. And this is what it looks like now. This is a trick I saw on Dan's Workshop blog, link in the description. The reason for doing this is all this business takes up kind of a lot of space in the cylinder, which means vacuum is able to pull less on the actual piston. So with this, like this, it should pull stronger, and if you do this, you want to use this kind of 24-tooth gear, not the kind with the axle holes on either side, because that kind just does not grip nearly as well. And you can also do it if you had a 6x6 or bigger piston. You can do it with a 40-tooth gear too. And now we will re-lubricate it, having removed all the old oil and I just keep some grapeseed oil in a jar. My parents asked me to use this stuff because it's cheaper than the extra virgin olive oil that we get, and I'm sure it works just as well. So take a Q-tip and just spread this inside the cylinder and the valve chest. And just for good measure, we'll put some on the piston and the valve as well. Etc. And now, let's reassemble it. Drop the valve in there, and snap the connecting rod on. The valve is not in there, and that feels very good. I've put some toilet paper on the end of the piston rod, and now I will install the piston. See if we can get that on there. There it goes. Alrighty. And last thing to do, put the head on. I looked for the original head. I didn't think I took it apart, but I guess I did, but now we have a red head, and it is all assembled, so now this thing should run, and hopefully it'll run better than ever with the bigger ports. Let's go down and try. What you are now witnessing shall be the first run of this engine in, I'm guessing, 3 or 4 months. And there it goes. Oh, I tell you, that flows a lot better than it used to. Oh. There went the piston. Boy, that sounded pretty good while it lasted, though. I'm gonna have to fix that, aren't I? Attempt number 2. I have 2 layers of toilet paper on the piston now. Holy crap. Man, I don't think I can get it to full throttle. Wow. Like, this is about the fastest it used to go. Right here. Maybe even slower than that. Oh. Well, I don't know what happened there. It kind of started to get slower. It seems to be behaving a little funny. Well, I think that's why it was behaving funny. This was starting to back off. That's not too hard to fix. Just gotta put some toilet paper on there. So it's back. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the revival of my first working LEGO vacuum engine. If you did like it, please hit that like button, and maybe leave a comment, and I think it goes without saying that I wouldn't mind if you subscribed as well. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.